Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, anywhere you are in the world. God is going to minister to you, God is going to reach you. Are you with me? Now, this morning, I would love to introduce a very powerful prayer to you, people all over the world, anywhere you are. But before I proceed, I would love to introduce some of my products. I supply Ebo Obo, the anti-witchcraft powder, anywhere you are in the world. The Ebo anti-witchcraft powder fight against witches and witchcrafts. I also supply the Egila powder. It's a very powerful tree, a very powerful powder. I also supply a very powerful spiritual soap, which, when you started using it, and if someone has hand in your case, the person will start sick. The person might be your friend, the person might be your siblings, the person might be your parents. The moment you start using it and someone falls sick, you should be able to know that that is a person that has been on your matter. Are you with me? Now, when the person falls sick, don't you ever go to greet him. Don't you greet him. Don't you pay him visitation. If the person is taken to the hospital, don't you ever go to the hospital to greet him. And if the person die, don't you ever go for his burial, because if you do, if you violate any of those rules which I have just mentioned, you will become the victim. This is a very powerful, the spiritual control, the physical. Are you with me? The Bible says that since the days of John the Baptist, that the kingdoms of heaven suffer violence, and the means of violence took it by force. Are you going to allow your enemy to be taking that which belongs to you by force? Why can't you rise up and fight? Wake up! There is no time to take time. Enough is enough. You have been cheated for many years. Your wives and your families has been cheated. Wake up and rise up. Enough is enough. Stop crying. Get rid of self-pity. Enough is enough. Wake up. Fight spiritually. That is what the Bible says, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. And because you rejected knowledge, I, the Lord, will reject you to minister before my presence. Listen to me. Wake up. Acquire spiritual knowledge so that you can be able to confront the enemies at the gates. Are you a prophet? Are you a pastor? Are you a spiritualist? Rise up for this great mission, for this great commission given to you here on earth. I supply a lot of spiritual product. Time might not permit me to list one after the other. Now, this is the prayer I'm going to show to you. Now, a lot of people have been, a lot of people have been cheated. Are you with me? Now, some lost their partners. Their partner, they wake up one day and they discover that their partners are nowhere to be found. They discover that their partners are staying with their best friends. And that is an evil. So if you are that kind of person, what do? I will show you what to do. Your husband, whom you labor with for a very long time, all the things you have today, the both of you join hands together to acquire those material things, those properties. And all of a sudden, someone from nowhere, a woman from nowhere came and took him away from you. This video is for you. I'm doing this video because enough is enough. If you can do this prayer properly, you can take your husband back. You can take your wife back. Now, this is what you are going to do. Get a big onion. I repeat, get big onion. Cut it like an orange, the way, we always used to cut orange from the top. Don't cut it like this. Cut it like this. Cut it like this, but from the top with the cover. Now, remove the cover. Then dig a hole in that onion. I said get a big onion. Dig a hole on that onion. After digging a hole on that onion, get a white plain sheet of a paper. Write the name of your wife. Write the name of your husband. If your wife name is Elizabeth Michael, you are going to write in full Elizabeth Michael. If your husband name is Emmanuel Stephen, you are going to write Emmanuel Stephen. Don't write Emmanuel alone and leave it, because if you write only Emmanuel, it will not work. Write the first name and the last name. Now after that, get one garlic, one part of garlic, peel it, one part, then put it on top of the name. After writing the name 3 times, put the garlic on top of it, then fold it and choke it inside that onion. After that, remove 7 seeds of alligator pepper and chew it. After putting the pepper with the garlic inside the pepper, choking it inside the onion, take the remaining cover of the onion and cover it. Then the 7 seeds of alligator pepper, chew it in your mouth, don't swallow it. This is what you are going to say. Call the name of the person 3 times. No, don't call his name. This is what you are going to do. You are going to spit on that onion that you are holding with the alligator pepper in your mouth 3 times. 3 times. Then call his name 3 times and say your wish. After saying your wish, get a red cloth. Go and buy a new cloth, a red one. Just cut small, just get a little, put it inside and tie it. Then go and dig a hole and bury it. My brother, my sister, your husband is automatically yours. No matter how strong that woman is, your husband is coming back home. This is tested and confirmed. Yes. No matter how rich that man is, your wife is coming back home, because you got married to her legally. You pay her bride price. So he does not have the right to take her away from you because of some certain issues, because of some certain crisis. Are you watching me? If you are in need of my service, if you cannot do it, I can do it for you. If you need my services, you can contact me on +234 8062408467. Remember, bless.